A Crown of Dreams, Chapter 4, The Soil of Seabrook. Chapter 4 of A Crown of Dreams explores Lila's past, her mother's dreams, and the spiritual conflict that defines their relationship. A Crown of Dreams, Chapter 4, The Soil of Seabrook. The Gilded Palace was a cage of whispers and guilt. For 3 days, Lila had moved through its opulent halls like a ghost, the echo of the altar's warmth still a faint pulse in her palms. Yet, amidst the suffocating perfume of vanity orchids and the constant, low hum of recited scripture, the memory that clung most persistently was the scent of her mother's lavender sachets and damp earth. It bothered her now as she sat in the palace's sterile solarium, trying to sketch a design for the next trial. The pencil felt foreign in her hand. Here, beauty was a weapon to be sharpened, a performance to be judged. In Seabrook, it had been a language of comfort, a quiet prayer offered to a grieving widow or a joyful bride. "You're holding it like a trowel," a familiar, rough-cut voice observed. Julian stood in the arched doorway, a silhouette against the harsh morning light. He'd taken to watching her from a distance since the altar, his gaze more intense, more calculating. "It's how I was taught to hold what's real," Lila replied, not looking up. She shaded a petal on her page, the motion aggressive. He entered, the fine leather of his boots silent on the marble. He plucked the sketchbook from her hands, his fingers brushing hers. A current, sharp and unwelcome, shot up her arm. He studied the drawing, a gown inspired by the humble honesty of a Seabrook sunrise. "It's sentimental," he declared, his tone not unkind but brutally factual. "They will call it provincial and tear it to shreds. Vivian will say it lacks ambition." The word hung in the air between them. Ambition, it was her mother's word, laced with a lifetime of disappointment. "Perhaps it does," Lila said softly, reclaiming the book. Julian crouched before her, forcing her to meet his eyes. The scar through his brow was a pale slash in the sunlight. "What is it?" "The trial isn't for days." "This isn't fear. This is a retreat." Lila looked away, toward the window where the manicured palace gardens stretched in mathematically perfect rows. "Do you believe God only speaks in palaces, Julian? That his blessings are only found woven in silver thread?" He was quiet for a long moment. "I believe God speaks wherever someone is listening. But this," he gestured around them, "is the arena where they have decided his voice will be heard. You can't win by pretending you're still in your garden." "It wasn't just a garden," Lila whispered, the words torn from a place deep within. "It was my mother's entire world. And she meant it